Shalom, 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 Yasha. This your boy, Brother Shamuel Allah, back at you with another quick edifying video. Today's lesson is going to be called The Devil at His Work, right? First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Halal, Yahawah, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Bahasham, Qadash. Right, that's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and His only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi. Right, and the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who have ruled well through the Spirit and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and this truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. Like I said, today's lesson is going to be called The Devil at His Work, right? Or I should say, maybe the devil is busy. I was watching a video of Elder Apostle Tahar. Did a video from this gentleman on his channel. It's called Go Black to Africa, and he's talking about this video is going into Kill Gates, making a deal with the Kenyan president, to have newborn babies implanted with a digital, with that C-hip, basically that MOTV, okay? So, the devil is busy at his work, and I just want to play a little bit because it starts off, he's talking, and then the newscaster, she's basically talking in her professional, and then she basically just breaks it down, right? So we're just going to, play a little bit of that, and we're going to get these scriptures, okay? Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth certificate, but then you get a digital one that...
Let me just rewind it just a little bit, Salakia, so you can hear it a little bit.
And improving the management of the social programs and government operations. The project has been met with skepticism in some parts of the country.
Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Rights groups have also been expressing concern over the possibility of discrimination and the erosion of privacy. But listen, I just told you in the very nice way. Now let me just put it blatantly to you.
Right.
The program targets the birth of new babies. So once you have your baby...
So this is the program that Kill Gates is, trying to implement around the world, okay?
Before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth certificate, but then you get a digital one that is somehow implanted somewhere on somebody's body.
Right? She made it plain upon tables. All right? You hear that? She made it plain upon tables about what this thing is, okay? So, and you could, you could go on to YouTube and you could see the rest of it, but it's Go Black to Africa, right? And it's about 4 days ago that he sent it, right? But this stuff is right on hand, right? And I want to get a couple scriptures, the lady, she basically made it plain upon tables, So just get a couple of scriptures, Lord's will is edifying, right? And we'll go from there. So let's go first to Habakkuk chapter 2. I'll start at verse 1, right? And it says, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1, it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he shall say unto me, and I will answer when I am reproved. Right? And it says, and Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Right? It said, and she made it plain upon tables, right? She did her, when you watch the video, she did her, professional television thing, and then she just broke it down in layman's term, right? For the simple man, And basically the whole gist of it is that they want to instead of giving, parents these paper copies, birth certificates, they're gonna implant a microchip basically into the children. So what is that? Come on, we already know what it is, right? It's playing upon tables, right? We're gonna get it in a few, right? It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." And she made it plain upon tables. She broke it down, plainly. So, we know that, this man, you got Bill Gates, who was in charge of, making video games, right? But yet he's going across the world, especially into the, Africa and these other places, trying to push this sea hip, It's the book of Job, right? Chapter 9 and verse 24. It says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" Right? We know who he is, right? We know who he is. What is that? I want to get that real quick. Let's see. There is. Let's see. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse number 3, right? It says, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3, it says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, but that day shall not come except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition," right? And the son of perdition is being revealed, right? And we know who he is. It's Esau, right? Esau, right? The so-called Edomites, right? Or not the so-called Edomites, the Edomites, which are the so-called, white men, right? From these top-making families, these elites on down, to kill Gates, to what's the other one? I can't think of his name right now. The one who's pushing the the neural, right? You got him. You got all these. And they're all. These are just that. Hey, listen. These are the ones who are organizing to set up this new world order. Okay, and we gotta. This is why we gotta continue to watch. And share and show the people, right? But it says the son of perdition, right? I want to go to we know who he is. He can't hide no more, right? This is Revelation chapter 12 verse 12, right? It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabiters of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time," right? We know that he has a short time, and he knows he has a short time, and we see that all these things that they're trying to push, and he's pushing it, all across the globe, and he's pushing it, and especially in Africa where we know that some of our people dwell at, in Kenya and Ghana and those western parts of Africa, where we know that there are so-called Israelites, and now he's being slick about it, right? What is that? Let's get 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse number 11, right? It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Right? We're not ignorant of his devices. And call on Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Qadash, that he created the unicorn, that this message, it says that, in Habakkuk, that he that may read it, may run, right? And may run with the correct message, because guess what? We can see these things, and relay the message. We can run that message across the whole, the whole globe, right? But it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? And we see this thing, and this man is, deceiving the whole world, right? He's telling people, well, this will be good to, just to keep track, the paper record. You could see all the deceit and the lies that he would tell people in order to get this thing, and you have people who, and that's the thing, you have people who you're trying not to give them opportunities. You're telling them as soon as their baby is born that they're going to implant this C-hip inside them, and they'll probably be like, well, the baby can't leave unless they get this, right? This is the type of things that are going on, right? And we gotta be aware, and the scriptures tell you to be sober, man. Be alert, because these things are happening, right? And this thing is happening right before our eyes, right? Let's get to it, right? Revelation chapter 13 and verse number 16. And it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name or the beast or the number of his name, right? And we know, he's been trying to push this for a while, with this, digital ID type thing where, you won't be part of the world society if we don't get this thing, right? This is the stuff that, these wicked, these elites are pushing, okay? And we can't be ignorant to these things, and we know that this is coming, this is coming, right? This, and it says that no man might buy or sell, but, there's a lot of things and factors that go in, you're not going to be able to go to a hospital. You're not going to be able to do anything, right? And you're going to always be tracked for your every movements and everything that you have going on. Okay. So all these things, are leading up, to this, because it says and that no man might buy or sell, but it says he causes, Slakia, verse 16, it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right? This is coming. This is coming soon. You got Jake and Eve, they just walking around here, with no cares in the world. In the meantime, the devil is running around here, devising his plan, and it's coming. It's coming to this place, Let's get this, right? This is Revelation chapter 16 and I started verse 1. It says, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways and pour out the vial of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship the image. Right? So it's not going to tell you that, you taking this thing, that guess what? This thing is going to cause cancer, man. Right? This thing is called cancer. And then, they're having it put into these young babies, these infants, but ultimately they want all people, right? Both small and great, right? Rich and poor, free and bond, to take this thing, because they want to be like the Most High, right? But the scriptures clearly tell you not to take this, right? This is why I'm kind of getting into this, because we got to understand, this is one of the major important prophecies, right? You have Israel, and Iran going at it right now, right? But we know, those missiles and things, those ICBM missiles and all that stuff, they're not going to fully fly until this thing, until some of these prophecies have to come, before that, right? And this is one of them, okay? This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, right? So it's not necessarily just your right hand, but, and you see, man, why can't I think of his name? Man, what is his name? I can't think of his name. Slovakia. With the Neuralink, you have all these things going on. You have these trials, going on. These things are not going to last long as they see that it's going and it's working, and they're gonna start to implement it. This stuff is coming. Okay, this stuff is right around the way. Okay. Elon Musk, Salakia. Yes, Elon Musk. Right. So let's get back to it. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. It says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High." Right? You take this thing, you're going to feel the wrath of the Most High, right? Which is poured out without mixture, right? I mean, it's not going to be no kind of relief from this wrath, man. Every moment is going to be intense upon you, right? It says, "The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb," right? Because those ICBM missiles are going to come to Babylon to destroy this place. They're going to come to destroy this place, and basically, not basically, but this place is going to be turned into the lake of fire. There's going to be so many ICBM missiles that are going to hit this place. And guess what? In the presence of the Lamb and the angels, Yahawashi and the angels, they're coming with their chariots. And they're coming to bring destruction too. Okay? They're coming to bring destruction to this place, and those who take this MOTB. Okay? So this is why we continue to warn the people, man, that you gotta, steer away from this, Don't take this thing. And this thing is coming. This thing is right around the corner, man. Right? Yeah, there's stores already here in Babylon that are set up to take these things. You go to what is that, Whole Foods? You have the one where you swipe your palm or your hand over on it. You got what was the other? Something Mark. Something Mark. I did a video about it, maybe last year, almost 6 or 7 months ago, where they have in order to get out of the self-checkout area, you have to scan a barcode, and to get out, right? These things are already there. These things are all this technology and all this stuff is already there. Okay, how much easier for it just to click in to have that C-hip in your hand, scan that and get you out of there, right? This stuff is coming, man. And Yahawah Shai said, if you take this, it's going to be death and destruction, and it's not going to be a quick death. This is going to be a painful. You're going to feel it. You're going to definitely feel this thing, right? So we're out here to warn you. Okay, so Lord's will, this was edifying, right? I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Call Halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes scattered abroad. Almighty Shalom to the elect, right? To the 144,000 men, 12,000 from each tribe, and to the rest of the elect. Stay diligent, stay focused, keep enduring, keep watching, keep praying for one another. Stay diligent, right? And be not ignorant, of the devil, man, because he's busy at work. Okay? And with that, I want to say shalom.